Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Online Physics Class by Niharika. So children, yesterday I have explained you about decomposition reaction. Now in today's video we are going to discuss about displacement reaction. As the topic is written on the board, displacement reaction. Now what is the meaning of displacement? In the chapter of chemicals and reactions, what is the meaning of displacement? Displacement means that when highly reactive element displaces the less reactive element. Okay, when highly reactive element displaces the less reactive element from the reaction, that is known as your displacement reaction. For that, to explain this thing more clearly, in your NCRT book, one activity is given, which is your activity 1.9. If you have NCRT book, there is activity 1.9 in which it is given that how does the displacement reaction takes place and what are its effects. So that only I am going to explain you. Now for that activity, what we have to do, we have to take two iron nails. We have to take two iron nails and a test tube. Okay, and a test tube. Now, out of two iron nail, we are going to, suppose this is one ringed iron nail, we are going to displace or we are going to put this iron nail in this test tube which contains which solution? Copper sulfate solution. Copper sulfate solution. हमने दो iron nail लिया है and the iron nail which is having this ring mark, we have put this iron nail in the test tube which contain copper sulfate solution, and we will leave this test tube for 30 minutes. After some time, when we are going to displace, when we are going to take out this iron nail, जब हम इस iron nail को बाहर निकालेंगे तो इस आयरन नेल का जो कलर होगा वो समथिंग ब्राउनिश हो जाएगा. इट विल बी ब्राउनिश इन कलर. एंड जो टेस्ट ट्यूब होगा, टेस्ट ट्यूब के अंदर हमारा जो कॉपर सल्फेट सोल्यूशन होगा वो समथिंग पेल ग्रीन कलर का हो जाएगा. पेल ग्रीन. So what has happened here, that our liquid has become pale green and nail has become brownish in color. And just one more thing, these are, let me name also, this is nail number 1 A and this is nail B. Okay, so this is same nail A whose color has been changed to brownish. तो ये ब्राउनिश क्यों हो गया है, ब्राउनिश कलर में कैसे चेंज हो गया है? तो देयर इज अ रिएक्शन विच इज गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन यू मोर. What we have done, we have taken iron nail, that is Fe, all right, plus we have taken copper sulfate solution. Copper sulfate solution. Now out of iron and copper, which is more reactive? Iron is more reactive. So what will happen? Iron will displace the copper from copper sulfate solution and will form FeSO4, which is known as your ferrous sulfate, plus it will displace copper as seen. This is the reaction which is taking place here. Okay, what is happening here? We have taken two iron nail, A and B. हमने दो iron nail लिया, A और B. A को हमने copper sulfate solution में dip कर दिया. For how many minutes? 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, when we have taken out the nail, the color of the nail changes to brownish in color. तो ये brown color क्यों हो गया? Because when the reaction, you can see here reaction, when iron reacts with this copper sulfate solution, this iron is more reactive than copper. So this iron displaces this copper, and this copper gets accumulated over this nail. जो ये कॉपर यहाँ पर डिस्प्लेस हुआ है वो नेल के ऊपर जाके एक्यूमुलेट हो गया है, नेल के ऊपर जाके एक्यूमुलेट हो गया है, जिसके कारण नेल का कलर जो क्या हो गया है, ब्राउन. ऑलराइट. एंड व्हाई इट हैज बिकम पेल ग्रीन? बिकॉज पेल ग्रीन पहले इसका सोल्यूशन डार्क ब्लू था, डार्क सी ब्लू, यू कैन से डार्क सी ब्लू टाइप कलर था इसका, लेकिन अब इसका कलर पेल ग्रीन हो गया। पेल ग्रीन क्यों हो गया? क्योंकि दिस अर्लियर इट वाज अ कॉपर सल्फेट सोल्यूशन, नाउ इस सोल्यूशन में से कॉपर हट गया है, कॉपर हैज बीन डिस्प्लेस्ड, नाउ दिस सोल्यूशन हैज become pale green in color because the copper has been displaced from this solution. And why this nail has become brownish in color? Because this copper has got accumulated. ये copper जाके nail के ऊपर जम गया है. That is why it has become brownish in color. So this is what your, which reaction is this? This is your displacement reaction. When highly reactive element displaces the less reactive element, then what happened? Some type of changes takes place, just like the activity 1.9 has shown you. Similarly, you have other reactions also. Okay, I hope you have understood this thing. Like in your book, other reactions is given when you will take zinc plus copper. It is not only that you are going to take iron only. Okay, it is not that you can react only iron. आप zinc को भी ले सकते हो. So zinc when react with copper sulfate solution, now out of zinc and copper, which is more reactive? Zinc is more reactive. So what will happen? Zinc will displace this copper. इस copper को हटा देगा और क्या बनाएगा? Zinc sulfate plus copper. See, copper has been displaced. Similarly, one more example is given. Lead Pb. Pb क्या होता है आपका? Lead plus copper chloride, CuCl2. Similarly, lead is more reactive than copper, so it will form here lead chloride PbCl2 plus copper. So what is happening basically in displacement reaction, children? Highly reactive elements, they displace the less reactive elements and form the various products. So I hope this is clear to you, children. If you have any doubt, kindly comment me. Thank you.